Hello, OVC version 1.20 is released and I'm going to introduce the new feature that got in. Let's get to it. Let's move my face off here and see the screen. Great. First of all, instead of this now understood settings icon, you had the OVC logo. Me, myself and I decided we no longer need the logo here. We can make it more understood that you can configure OVC, so a common settings icon. Great. As you can see, now that I'm hovering over the controls, I see the tooltip configure OVC, scroll up and down to change, skip forward, etc., etc. Many of you are already familiar with the functionality and do not need this explanation. So you go to the settings page now via clicking on the new icon, and you have a new entrance here, enable OVC tooltips. If I choose to remove the check mark, like disable the OVC tooltips, now when I'm hovering I don't see anything. Let's save and see that this is indeed the case here as well. Yes, working. Awesome. One more thing. Up until now, in order to configure the OVC keyboard shortcuts, many of you didn't even know it existed because it was hidden. Why hidden? You had to click on the extension icon in the Chrome toolbar, and the toolbar doesn't show the extension icon by default. You had to pin OVC here, then you had to click, and then you could see the keyboard shortcut, click and get to this awesome page where you see the shortcuts and can configure them. However, as I said earlier, many of you don't even know they can pin the extension icon. So now from the same settings page, you know you have a new button here, keyboard shortcuts. You click it and you get to the same page as before. You can go back to settings, back to keyboard shortcuts, just toggling between the tabs. Those are two separate settings pages, so saving here does not mean you save the keyboard shortcuts as well. If you want to save the keyboard shortcuts, you have to save them from this page. Awesome, I think this is it. Now I'll bring my face back again, because I want to ask you that if you like OVC, please rate it 5 stars, provide a positive review. It makes more people see the extension, and I'll share the screen again just as a reminder. If we go to the OVC website, we can see that OVC is not collecting personal data, not checking what website you surf to, know which videos you watch. The only thing OVC collects is analytics to see how you interact with OVC itself. This is why I know that not many people clicked on settings. This is why I removed the repeat button and replaced it with the favorite speed button, etc., etc. That's it. Please rate, write positive reviews, and ask for features and bug fixes. See you in the next one.